You know, it's really been a while since I've done a pickups video, and I woke up and I'm just thinking, you know what, why not do another pickups video? This is pickup video number 8? If I'm correct, it's 8 or 9. It's episode 8 or 9. It's one of those. Alright guys, so what's up? This is the Power Up Mushroom and I'm coming to you guys with another pickups video. This is a video game pickups video. And what I do here is I basically show you guys what I've picked up recently. A lot of stuff retro, a lot of stuff kind of new, some old, you know, it goes all over the place. These are just video game pickups that I've managed to pick up in the past few months or so. I haven't really included any of the Switch stuff because I kind of showed videos. I've done different videos on those. If you want, you can check those out. I'll leave a link in the description. Also, collector's editions, they're not here. Not on this one. I'll probably do another pickups video because I've gotten a lot of stuff, alright? There's a lot of stuff I've gotten, a lot of crap. But, you know what, let's go ahead and we'll just start this off with, you know, I ended up picking Lost Planet up, Extreme Condition. This is for the Xbox 360. I think there's a PS3 version, but, you know, funny story, how I was introduced to Lost Planet was actually, they ended up doing a free demo on the Xbox Live Arcade, and I remember the multiplayer was awesome for Lost Planet. You can see it; it's in decent condition. Oh, there's my camera. But yeah, it was a really decent game. It had some decent multiplayer. I didn't get through the story at all, but I did play the demo a lot. And best thing about the demo, you could actually play with other people. Played the demo online. It was pretty cool. That's how I was introduced to it. When I got Xbox 360 at the time, and I just never owned the game, but now I do, and I will hopefully get into it. Which sucks is that Lost Planet kind of dropped off the face of the earth. I thought it looked like a pretty cool third-person shooter. I did play the second one. The second one was pretty cool. Alright, we're going to move on to the PS3. We have, here we go, Super Street Fighter 4. This one is not complete. It doesn't come with a manual. It's just like that. The disc is right here. I actually, some people at GameStop, legit, they're just tossing stuff away, and I saw it, and why not? Like, they had extras. It's just how it works sometimes at GameStop. If there's extras of stuff and you're a video game collector, ask them. You never know. You might get something nice. If I can just fit this thing back. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to toss that to the side, and pop this right in there. So that's what this is. Of course it's a Blu-ray, so there's not many scratches on it. But hey, Street Fighter 4, always great to get some Street Fighter 4 games, because there's so many versions of Street Fighter 4. Another game I got, Atlas, Catherine. Can never go wrong with Atlas. There's a back, spine. Never really played this game, not all the way. Yeah, but I've heard it's really good. You make a lot of choices. Basically, this guy, he's kind of stuck between two girls named Catherine, and I think it'd be pretty interesting. Maybe I could play it, see what all the fuss is about. It actually comes with a nice little manual, so that manual is pretty thick. It's a thick manual. You gotta love manuals. You don't get them a lot anymore, and they're almost extinct, almost, because some games still do them. So, hey. PS3 title, Resistance 3. Never played Resistance 3. I have never played Resistance. So, I've heard a lot of great things about it. And not to mention, people tell me that the cover art's amazing. And I just never realized it until I finally looked at it. And it's just like, yeah, the cover art is freaking awesome. You don't get a lot of good cover art for video games nowadays. Best part about this game, it actually comes with a reverse. Well, it comes with the manual, the disc. The disc is in good condition. The manual. Never go wrong with the manual. And you know what? It comes with a pretty awesome flip cover. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the cover that way you guys can see it. Because I think I'm going to keep it this way because the cover actually looks pretty cool. There are some games I do the reverse side cover for because They just look a lot better. Like Nier Automata, you got the Japanese art for the reverse cover if you got the Day 1 edition, which it looks freaking amazing. I like the drawn out art. But yeah, here's the reverse cover for Resistance 3. Actually, I do like that. That does look a lot better. There's a spine. So definitely, I'm going to try this one out. But not before I try out Resistance Fall of Man. Never played this one either. But again, the cover art, it looked freaking amazing. I was walking into a store and I saw this there. Got it for a couple bucks. Like $3 for Resistance Fall of Man. It looks so cool. I'm definitely going to give it a shot. Again, it comes with a manual. And what do you know? Reverse side cover. So there's the disc. Nice little manual. Like, I'm telling you, these manuals are pretty thick. I love it when games have manuals. Like, because I don't know why, but there's always something nostalgic about, like, just when you picked up a game as a kid, and while you're driving home, you tell your parents, like, hey, can I get my game? And in the back seat, you kind of look through the manual and kind of get all hyped up for the game. It was really cool. Alright, this one is actually a Japanese game for the Game Boy Advance, and that's Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Me and my friends, we still play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes from time to time. But yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what any of this stuff says at all, but it was only a few bucks in nice little condition. But I always liked how the Game Boy boxes were for Japan. They are so cool. But hopefully, if this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see, do they have a year on this? 2003. This game was made in 2003. So I can only guess that it only has the original deck. Like maybe, obviously the Black Magician, the Egyptian God cards are in there. It has to be. It has to be. But yeah. So hopefully I can play through this. Oh, it looks like Monster Reborn. The Monster Reborn card is on there. So that must mean that that card was in there. Is that Monster Reborn? I'm pretty sure that's Monster Reborn or something. That card is banned now in tournaments. So this is before the ban. So, I'll definitely play through that. Hopefully my sister can translate some of that stuff for me because she speaks Japanese. Alright, here we have an Xbox title, and it's in fantastic condition. Like, the box is all good and everything. I got this for like $2. It comes with Tetris and Star Wars The Clone Wars on the original Xbox, and it is a dual disc. Here you can see some of the clone troopers. It looks freaking amazing. By the way, saw Star Wars The Last Jedi, not impressed. I actually have a movie review channel. I'll leave a link in the description to that below. I just started it. It only has that review out, and I'm going to be working on a spoilers review. But if you're wondering, like, if you don't feel like going there right now, I'm going to just tell you guys, I wasn't that impressed. I have a lot of issues, but I do discuss that in my review. But hopefully the Clone Wars, they can kind of help me just attach myself to the prequels a little bit. Because after the movie, I've been a little more attached to the prequels. I'm just saying. Wasn't a bad movie. I'm not saying that. Don't worry. There was some enjoyment. Here we have Starhawk. This series, I don't know if it's a series, because there's Skyhawk, there's Starhawk, there's Warhawk. I don't know if it's all connected, but this one definitely is a hidden gem. This is one of those games, not the best game, but it's really cool. Think of Transformers in space with soldiers. Like, obviously that's Transformers already, but it's freaking awesome. I love this game. It's an amazing space shooter. If you need an extra space shooter, it's right there. And actually, you know what? It has reverse cover art. So this one looks cool, but if you want a different cover, I actually have another one right here. Which, actually, now that I'm looking at it, why is it reversed like that? Is it supposed to be like that? That looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks awesome. The only downside is, like, look, the backside, it's upside down. It looks a little weird. Why is it like that? Whatever. Maybe you could switch the cover art. It could be like that too. Which, god damn it, these GameStop stickers. Legit, at GameStop, it's like $2. You guys can go and buy it for like dirt cheap. I'm not gonna take off the sticker right now, but yeah, it looks so. There's like 3 reverse cover arts for this thing. So we'll do that. I'm confused on how to put this in because of the reverse cover art. But yeah, freaking Starhawk, definitely give it a shot. I do think that you guys should definitely give this one a shot. And the multiplayer is dead now, I think. So that sucks, but it was definitely an experience. Kind of like Chrome Hounds. Remember Chrome Hounds? That game was awesome, but not enough people played it. Here I got Daxter for the PSP. I did pick up a few PSP games, and Daxter is one of them. Never played Daxter, so I'll definitely give this one a shot. This one kind of has like background art. The UMD file or the disc is actually in nice condition. I'll take that out for you guys so you guys can take a look. The Jak and Daxter series, it's an awesome series. It's an awesome platforming series. I do think that when they announced Daxter for the PSP, I do remember seeing that. And I was just, not that I didn't have a PSP at the time, I had a PSP, but I was just more into, I was really into Final Fantasy Dissidia. Like, that was the most played game of all time. Then Peace Walker came out, and this one just kind of got thrown to the back. Not to mention Twisted Metal is also on the PSP. So, I got those. Those are amazing. But yeah, Daxter, I will definitely play it. I haven't played it yet. BioShock 2. I never finished a BioShock game, ever. But I will get through it. I did get the collection for the PlayStation 4, but this one was only a couple of bucks, and I'm just like, you know what, why not have the original BioShock 2 for the PS3? Because, I don't know, you never know, one day I might feel a little nostalgic and might want to play on my PlayStation 3. I do play my PlayStation 3 a lot. It does get a lot of use. There you go. It's actually in some decent condition. So yeah, BioShock 2. Don't know what it's about, guys. I really don't. If there's spoilers, please don't spoil it for me, because I know that the BioShock series, they have a lot of spoilers. Alright, another one. Borderlands Game of the Year Edition for the PlayStation 3. This one, oh my god. Borderlands. I've sunk so many hours into this, and I remember, it actually comes with a poster. A nice little poster I will put up on my wall one day. And it comes with Duke Nukem. Okay, if you guys want the code, go ahead, try using it, see if it works. I am not, like, really, Duke Nukem? Okay, but anyways, funny way how I was introduced to this game, my friend Junior, he actually, when we first met, one of my best friends, Junior, when we first met, I'll never forget, he came over, we were in school at the time, he asked to hang out, and I said, yeah, you know what, let's hang out. We knew each other for maybe a couple weeks or so, and when I told him let's hang out, I gave him my address and everything, but we didn't have, like, you know, back when texting costed money and stuff, we didn't really send text messages because we didn't want to run the bill up. I saw him walking down my street, like, his dad was dropping him off or something. He didn't have a car, and he was getting walked down the street or whatever, or he was walking up to some random people's houses and knocking on their doors to see if that was my house. And I remember looking out my room window, and I was just looking at him. I watched him do that. He went back home, and he called me from his house phone, and then I gave him my actual address. It was freaking hilarious. That's one thing that I will never, like, that is one thing we always remember, is that I was such a jerk by letting him go up to random people's houses and knock on their doors to see if I was home. I thought that was freaking hilarious. But this is one of the first games he brought over. He brought over Borderlands. This is one of the games he always talked about, telling me that the game is amazing. You could create your own character and stuff. And yeah, we played the crap out of this game. He actually got me into Borderlands, and the reason I love Borderlands is because, well, yeah, this is our game. This is a game that started our friendship. But also the freaking, him walking up to the house was freaking hilarious. I thought that was amazing. By the way, if you haven't played Borderlands, you definitely should give the Game of the Year Edition a shot. It is not a lot of money. Like PlayStation 3 games and Xbox 360 games, they are dirt cheap right now. You guys definitely need to try it out. Like, try collecting for them, because they have some amazing titles on there. Alright, let's see. I need to complete my Yakuza collection. I did have Yakuza before. I don't know what happened to them, but 4 was out. I saw it on the shelf at GameStop for a few bucks, so Yakuza 4. You can never go wrong with the Yakuza series. I gave it a shot. I actually finished Yakuza 0 not that long ago, and let me tell you, the game is amazing. I played the original Yakuza games, but I never finished them until I finished 0. Now I'm going through Kiwami, and I can't wait for the 2. Or I'm going to just play 2 on the PlayStation 2, and then I'll play 3 and then 4. Because by the time I was getting into the series, a bunch of them were already coming out, and I just kind of like put them to the side. But now I hate myself because I did play through 0, and it is amazing. Alright, along with 4, I did pick up 3. 3 is actually really hard to come by, guys. I did not expect that. 3, I thought it was going to be easy to find, but nope. Yakuza 3, with each new Yakuza like title coming out, and people keep on talking about it. It's actually getting pretty hard to find. Like, a lot of people are getting introduced to the Yakuza series, and people are going crazy over these games. So, I did manage to find a copy of 3. It did cost me a pretty penny. It wasn't a lot. It was not a lot. It was like 25 bucks or something. But for a PS3 game, sometimes 25 bucks right now it's kind of like, oh crap. But in the end, it is worth it. These are great games. By the way, if you haven't played Yakuza, you should definitely give it a shot. I do think that you should give Yakuza 0 a shot. But if you can't stand dubbed, or not dubbed, if you can't stand reading subtitles, then okay, you might want to chill there for a second. But anyways, here's a game I picked up. I've never heard of this game or anything, but it looked a lot like Borderlands to me. It's called Anarchy Reigns. And you know what? It looks pretty cool. It says fight to the death on the back and everything. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that stuff. It sounds epic. But it, like I said, it looks a lot like Borderlands. You know what? I'm going to read the back of the box. Maybe there's something back here that can give me a hint of what it looks like. Because if you look at the back, I don't know why, but it looks like you have some like Transformers stuff going on right there. Like some guy in a mech robot. Let's see. Survival of the fittest. Battle and become the ultimate survivor as you choose from 16 characters, each with a unique style, weapon, and signature move. Multiplayer mayhem. Battle Royale mode where up to 16 players fight it out on a single map. Wow, this sounds awesome. I think I'm going to play this one. I'm going to play this game like immediately after I stop this video. It sounds awesome. I'm going to try it out. Hopefully multiplayer is still online. Like, online still works. Please. Multiplayer, please work. Alright, we're pushing like 20 minutes here, but I'm going to try to speed through this. So, Atlas Madness returns. Never owned Atlas Madness. I've always seen this game. I've always wanted to play it, but now I own it. I forgot I had owned it, actually. I was at GameStop the other day, and I saw Atlas Madness there, and I was almost going to pick it up for the PS3, but I was just like, nah, I'll wait. Came home. For some reason, it was on my shelf. I don't know why. I guess I did buy it, but I forgot. But yeah, Atlas Madness it looks cool. I'm gonna definitely play through this one. Always wanted to. We also got Afro Samurai off the anime with Samuel L. Jackson voicing an Afro Samurai. And yeah, so I think his father's killed and he has to go and he's seeking out revenge and stuff. Also has a manual. Looks freaking amazing. The anime was actually pretty good. I actually like the anime. A lot of action. A lot of... Samuel L. Jackson does a great job. Let me just tell you that. It's cool to see Samuel L. Jackson as a samurai. I don't know. There's something nostalgic about that. It was so awesome. Alright. Here I picked up an Atari 7800 game. Dig Dug. I love Dig Dug. Dig Dug is actually one of my favorite arcade games of all time. This is one of those games that me and my dad, we would always play, and we'd see how far we can get. I've actually gotten pretty far on Dig Dug. It is actually still has its plastic seal, but as you can see, it's kind of ripping off and all that. It also has a little tag in the back. I got this for $5. It says 12 right there. It was priced at 12, but I brought the guy down to $5 because I did buy something else there that I will probably show you guys in a minute. But yeah, Dig Dug, definitely. I'm glad I have this. Real quick, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This was a couple of bucks. If you don't have Modern Warfare and you kind of see the Call of Duty series like, what's so great about it? I'm going to tell you guys, play this game. Then you'll realize what was so great about the series at the time. This is an amazing game. It has actually a really great story. So there's the back. It came in some pretty decent condition. Actually... real flat manual. This is when manuals are starting to get real small and stuff. Disc right there. But yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I do think that that's probably one of the best in the series, along with Modern Warfare 2. That one did a lot for the series. It was really cool. Alright, here's one that I found that I don't know anything about. It's called Untold Legends: The Dark Kingdom. This is actually the third installment in the Untold Legends series and the last installment because afterwards Sony Online Interactive did get sold and they're no longer in business. They became something else. I forgot what they were called, but this is one of the I think this is the last game that they published. And there it is. There was no manual in there, but it is a launch title for the PlayStation 3, so that's cool. It looks interesting. I probably will play it. I got a PSP game. The third birthday, I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, the third birthday. I can't tell because like it's hella shiny and stuff. It comes with a manual. Whoa. It comes with a manual and stuff in there. And I've heard a lot of great things about this game. I definitely will give it a shot. This is one of those games that a lot of people tell me that if you have a PSP, you should definitely pick this game up. And I'm actually thinking, you know what, I'm going to play through this game. So yeah, third birthday. I'll check it out. You know, I'll throw a review out for you guys just for the heck of it, you know. So I'll definitely be playing that. That'll be on my playlist soon. I got two other games that they're kind of hard to find right now. Well, not hard to find. I think they're hard to find on the Xbox 360, but on the PS3 I found them pretty easily. They weren't that expensive. The Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, I saw them there. They were a few bucks, legit. They were not that much. So I just decided, you know what? Let's just pick them up. Now I have them in my collection. I definitely will play through it eventually. Whoa, someone's receipt is still in there. Yeah, someone's receipt is still in there. That's not mine. But it comes with a nice little... They each come with a manual, I think. So here's the first one. There's the first one. Here's the second one. And you know what? I do believe that there's a version out there that does come with a reverse side flip cover. If I find that one, I will look for it. I think that's the one that gets a little pricey. But this is a 4-player co-op. So if you want to do some couch co-op with your friends, 4 people, definitely get these games. They don't look that bad, actually. I think I might give them a shot. I've heard good things about them. Along with that, I also picked up some of the Ninja Gaiden games. I've never been a Ninja Gaiden game because they're hard as heck. So here's Ninja Gaiden 3. There's that. What was cool is that when this one came out, I think Halo 3 was doing a promotion. I did get the helmet. The Hayabusa helmet for Ninja Gaiden. It was freaking awesome seeing people running around as Spartans with Ninja Gaiden helmets. That was cool. And then I got Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I don't know what relevance this has to the story or anything, but I will give these a shot, and I will try to beat them. So hopefully there's an easy mode I can run through for Ninja Gaiden. Now I can play these. I really need to play them. Alright, running through these real quick, because I don't want to push like past 20 minutes. I got the orange box. Whoa. Orange box for the PlayStation 3. Comes with Half-Life 2. We're going to be getting Half-Life 3 soon. It actually comes with just a disc. It's not much. It's a Half-Life 2. Comes with Episode 2 along with Portal, an amazing game, and Team Fortress 2. I don't know how the multiplayer is doing online right now, but oh boy. I hope that it's still going on. On the PC it's still running strong, but hopefully Half-Life 3 comes out, and a Portal 3, a real Portal 3. It's disappointing that we're not getting another Half-Life 3. You can't end the series the way it just ended on Episode 2. If you guys played Half-Life 2, Episode 2, you know what I'm talking about. You can't end a story that way. That is... I picked up Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is freaking amazing. An amazing fighting game. You can't go wrong with Guilty Gear. You want to just beat the crap out of your friends and stuff. Guilty Gear is the way to go. The case comes with the freaking GameStop sticker, but the price was dirt cheap. But I freaking hate GameStop stickers. Like, look, I have to fix that later. Along with that, I don't want to rip that off right now. But if you ever played Guilty Gear, you've never played it, definitely pick this one up. I think right now Guilty Gear 2 is going for like 20 bucks at GameStop. Definitely worth a pickup. Real quick, I picked these up at Goodwill. Got Street Fighter, or not Street Fighter. I got Street for the Xbox. Street is actually a legit game. Whatever happened to that series, I don't know. But definitely, it came pretty clean. I do like it. I do like the Xbox cases. They're so amazing. I don't know why. I like the green stuff. But Street was kind of like that. If you don't know what Street is, they'd pick up these sports like football, basketball, and soccer, and they'd slap Street on there, or Street. And basically, you could play as your original teams, like, you know, the Lakers, 49ers, or whatever. But it was more street-like. You'd play in, like, the parks and stuff. And, like, street rules would apply, like, not two-hand touch, but, like, you know, you can knock somebody. The hits would be more intense and stuff. It was real legit, like a bunch of gangsters playing basketball or sports. That's what it was like, and it was really cool. Legit, EA, you should probably bring back Street, like, if anything. Here, I picked up Time Crisis 4 for the PlayStation 3. I actually got it with a bundle of games for, it wasn't that expensive. I got all these, this and a bunch of these right here, I'm going to show you right now, I got for 30 bucks. It was actually not that bad. Otherwise, I would have been paying like $60. But they do reseal them, which kind of sucks because now I have plastic and I have to take off this little tag later on. But Time Crisis 4, awesome arcade game. It's one of those rail shooters. But, I mean, it's nice to have a little PlayStation version of it. So I'm going to definitely play through it. Was it Time Crisis? Yeah. Time Crisis. It is the rail shooter. I did play a lot of that in the arcades, actually. Along with Time Crisis, we got Dino Crisis here. Dino Crisis is actually a PlayStation title that really, what happened, we need another Dino Crisis game. The game actually came in a really decent condition. It's not that bad, so there you go. You can kind of see the back of my room right there. But if we could get a Dino Crisis like remaster or something, I would really appreciate that. Like, I don't know who holds the license to Dino Crisis. Capcom, where you at? Please. Really, Capcom? Like, all right, another title that I think is the best in the series, Gran Turismo 2. I did not have this. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I will definitely be putting this up on the shelf. It actually, if you guys want to play a good Gran Turismo game, like you want to see where like it picked up, I think Gran Turismo 2 is like the best one in the entire series. I've wasted a lot of hours just building my car in this game. It is legit like the real driving simulator. So definitely, you guys got to try out Gran Turismo 2 if you haven't already, because this is where it all started, I think. Well, the first one, it was amazing, but this one is like the one where like, pff, they just blew it up. It was amazing. Alright, so along with that entire freaking like plethora of games, I also got Transformers, the game for the PSP, Protect or Destroy. Actually, the original Transformers film was not that bad, actually. I really did enjoy the original Transformers film. Then the second one happened. But the game was actually not that bad. As a Transformers game, it's not that bad. As a movie license game, it has some issues, but overall, the game is not bad. I do not have it on the PSP. I did have it on the Xbox and the DS. The DS version wasn't that bad either, so definitely try this one out. If you guys get the chance, because that was like $1. I'm not kidding. That was dirt cheap. Alright, so I did say that the Untold Legends series was part of a, like, that was a third installment for the PS3. Here's one of the first one. I think it was the second one. Untold Legends Brotherhood of the Blades. You can actually see it still has the EB sticker on there. I probably will leave that on there because just for nostalgic reasons. There's no more EB games out here anyways. I'm just letting you guys know. Comes with a little reverse side cover thing or backside art. I love it when PSP games did that. There was a lot of PSP games that did the back art of that, including Final Fantasy Crisis Core, which is amazing, by the way. But I will definitely probably give this one a shot before I give the PS3 version a shot. Another game that I think is completely underrated that I did manage to pick up. I had this one on the Nintendo DS. My mom actually got it for me when I was super sick. And she brought it home. And here it was, Tony Hawk Project 8. Like I said, DS version was awesome. I haven't played the PSP version, but I can imagine that it's more of the same. The soundtrack for this one was actually really good. In my opinion, this is the last good Tony Hawk game. The last good one. Pro Skater, this was more Pro Skater than Pro Skater 5, I'll tell you that much. And Pro Skater 5 was a disaster. Oh my god. Alright, here we go, guys. I'm actually pushing 30 minutes on this, actually. So I might cut stuff out. Alright, so, Mega Man X for the PSP. This was also in that $30 bundle. This was amazing. I've always wanted the Mega Man X freaking Maverick Hunter on the PSP. Never had it, never owned it, but now I can play through it. Let's read the back of the box. I'm pretty sure this is the remaster. So, when Sigma leads a group of Riploids in a revolt against mankind, it's up to X and Zero to protect the world from ruin. The revolutionary Mega Man X side-scrolling game is recreated with 3D graphics, remixed music, and special unlockable features. So it is Mega Man X. 13 immersive, action-packed stages to master. Play through once to unlock these cool features. Play as Vile X arch rival, and watch the new animated movie. Wow. So, I will definitely be playing this one. Actually, I'll take this one to work in a little bit. So, there's that one. And then we have the one game that I just... Man, I don't know what happened to my copy, but I'm so glad to have this one back in the family. So, here we have the one reason to buy a PSP. The PSP had a bunch of great games, in my opinion. Twisted Metal. You can't get more metal than Twisted Metal. This game is awesome. Just a bunch of cars beating the crap out of each other. A lot of fun on the PlayStation. The original PSX in 1998. It was amazing. Definitely, guys, I think you guys should give this one a shot. Alright, going through all these, I do have Pokemon Coliseum. I found this one at a Goodwill for $2. Not that bad. It just comes with, you know, no manual and stuff, but I don't have Pokemon Coliseum, so that's good. I'm going to definitely play through that. I do have Yellow Darkness. That one's a really good one. I did end up picking the Samus 3DS XL version, Metroid version. This 3DS is freaking amazing. I love it. This is my most played 3DS I have, so I'll definitely be playing this one a lot. I got Axiom Verge Multiverse Edition. Multiverse Edition comes with a bunch of the soundtracks, the poster and stuff. It's all good. It's all there. All for you guys. Actually, a nice little Metroidvania game for your Nintendo Switch. So definitely check this one out if you have a Nintendo Switch and you need more games to play. And last but not least, we have X-Men 2: The Clone Wars. This one is actually... it's actually a really decent Sega Genesis game, and I'm actually getting really heavy into the Sega Genesis collection. I'm collecting a lot of Sega Genesis games right now. That's my major thing right now I'm collecting. And if you guys don't have this, I do think that this is a must-own for all Sega Genesis owners. So definitely, if you don't have X-Men 2, The Clone Wars, definitely check it out. It's actually a really decent game. I did not expect this to be a really good game, but from what I've played, so far, it's a nice little side-scrolling game, platformer / beat-em-up type game that I think a lot of you guys would enjoy. I have it in a specific collector's case because the box is just... I need to keep this thing in mint condition. This thing is one of those games that I'm looking at like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this one really nice and clean. So definitely, got to keep it there. But anyways, I want to thank you. Oh, you know what? I got one more. I did get a Nuka-Cola lunchbox to take to work when I'm thirsty or hungry or whatever. But yeah. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's it for my collecting video. That's a lot of collector stuff that I had to pull out right now. I still have a lot more that I haven't shown you guys, but thank you guys for watching. If you guys stayed till the end of this video, thank you very mucho. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, upvote. Vidme doesn't exist anymore, my bad. Like, comment, subscribe. I mean, tell me, you guys, what have you guys picked up? Leave a link in the description to y'all's channel or something. Like, just comment something that I could see y'all's channel. Your video game pickups. Let me know what they are, guys. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And remember, when you guys are gaming, power up.